lot of oil on the bottom. Different places. So we're definitely leaking something. We got a puddle on the floor, although it's not huge. I don't know how long the car's been sitting here, but the stuff under here looks clean. There's the thermostat. That looks like it's in good shape. Heater boxes. Got some wetness there. I don't know what that might be from. That boot is cracked or leaking somehow. Underneath this thing looks like it's been undercoated and it looks like it's in really nice shape. A little bit of surface rust there. The tins are, and the muffler is, again, it's just surface rust on the muffler. Don't appear to have anything in the muffler. A spider. And the battery tray is in nice shape. I mean, it's cruddy down there, but it's solid. I know that's a place that rusts out on these, and that's nice and solid. That was. Keep that. I know this looks really good. Here's the jack. This is the battery. The battery doesn't look like it's in bad shape. Unfortunately, they didn't mark. Oh, maybe they did mark January of 1. So this battery is January of 1. So this battery is, what would that be, 111 probably, 2011. Best case, worst case, 2001. Doesn't look like it's 20 years old. I can see where it's 10. I may be able to figure it out for that serial number. It's a good battery though. They didn't spare the cost when they put the battery in. It's not the right battery, but look at how clean all this is back here. Heat tubes, everything. Very clean. Let's see if we've got, I'm gonna check and see if we, so here's what we got here. Belt is probably a bit loose, but the belt is in nice shape. It's new looking. Cap and rotors, let me back up a step and see how clean the whole friggin' thing is in here. Original air cleaner is still on it. Even these vacuum tubes are pliable. The wires don't look that bad. Underneath the cap, nice and clean underneath in the distributor. Where are we? In the distributor, very clean. Everything is here. Somebody's definitely cared for the car. You can see marks where this was lined up. Where does this go? Although it only fits one way, so I'm not sure what was going on there. Even like the fuel line, well, that's a little bit loose. But somebody has clearly taken care of this vehicle. Maybe it was restored at one point, I don't know. Some of this stuff is starting to flake. Not sure how big of a deal that is. That's insulation. We can see that yeah, see that's gonna have to be tightened. Yeah, that'll have to be tightened. What the motor does. Let me see if that motor will turn. Yep, see there, that motor turns. Not bad. Let's see if it'll go. Let's see. And here we got, not sure which that one is. That's the oil. We got 67,779 miles. No crank though. We don't have enough juice to crank. Radio works. Turn. I think this is the lights. That shuts things off. I'm not sure if we've got enough juice for the directional. Let's see. Let's see if we've got any lights out here. Not. Well, we do not have any lights at the back. And we have very little at the front. Very little at the front. The battery's almost dead. So that's gonna have to be the first thing. It's trying. It's trying. A little bit. We have running lights. We don't have anything at the back though. Oh no, we do have a little bit at the back. Let's see if we got brake lights. No brake lights. Wait a second. Looks like we do got brake lights. Yeah, they're just really dim. This is the passenger side front brake backing plate. This is where the shoes sit. This is where the wheel cylinder sits. This is where the wheel spindle comes out of. This is the adjuster, where the adjusters go in. Those little star wheels go in here, and that's how you adjust. Now this one is bent to where it doesn't really engage the wheel, and it's about to break off. This one is gone. It wasn't there when I took the car apart. It is gone. So what that means is that this adjuster can move freely, and that's why I think when I took it apart, it was kind of backed all the way in, and maybe this this side wasn't working so well because that's not there. I'm going to suggest that we replace this. It's another $50, but I don't see how we do this without knowing that it can stay in adjustment. Okay, this is the passenger side. Same exact setup. There's only one hole there. There's only one hole there. Same exact setup. Spring, spring, spring. This side is fucked because this is totally shot, and you can see how much crap is in here. So this is the passenger side wheel cylinder. And we can see how, you know, rusty. This is one of the cups. You can see how bad a shape that's in. This crap was inside the wheel cylinder. It's just garbage from being old. You can see how rusty it is. Yeah, this is in bad shape. This is why this wasn't working. This is one of the star adjusters for the front brakes. This is again the passenger side. This is frozen solid in there right now. I am trying to get that, gingerly trying to get that out. Again, that's another reason why this side just wasn't working. You can see how cruddy this whole thing is. That should be relatively clean in there, and this is not that. All right, so this is the driver's side. This is what we're looking at. And this one I turned in to get the drum off. There's only one hole down here, so there's nothing to that. And then there's one spot in the middle there. And then there's only one hole here as well. So I'm getting all new hardware and a new wheel cylinder. So all this shit has got to come off. But this is the driver's side. Speedometer. There was a little clip on there that stuck through the cap. This is the driver's side rear brake. After I blew off the dust, it looks pretty good. It's dry in there, so I don't think we've got a bad seal. It's dry here, so I don't think this was leaking, but we will replace that anyway. Shoes look kind of thin, but otherwise okay. These moved, the adjusters moved, no problem. We have 3 holes here. This is the one we need. Same hole on this side. This little clip is on the back. I'm not sure how to make that happen, but it's on the back. Maybe this spring stays with the spreader bar. We got one spring there and one spring there. These I already took out. So it looks like this is the rear. Let me start over here. This is the rear of the car. Brakes, drive shaft. This is where the drive shaft meets the transmission. You can see this wetness, this shiny. This is all from the seals in here leaking. There's a seal in here. Between these two, there's a seal, and it's clearly leaking. This is road grime and grit that's built up from the oil getting on there and just catches the dirt. And you can see where it's, we get back a little bit, we can see where it comes back and just goes down the whole vehicle, or goes down the whole rest of the engine. It's all wet back here. So we're gonna have to fix that at some point. The brand new, this is the new drum that's waiting to go on. You can see how nice and clean that thing is everywhere in there. And then this was the one that was on there. And it didn't get like, it got like this because the shoes weren't making any contact. And it's got all rusty and cruddy. And you can see all of the, this is all, it got oily and then it got dusty and the dust sticks to the oil and it gets all, and everything in here is wet or damp with brake fluid from the leaking wheel cylinder. So again, this is supposed to be this clean. This is just a little bit of paint because I didn't want these to rust, but it's supposed to be clean and smooth, and that's what these are. So that's the difference. And that's why she wasn't stopping very well.